everyone. Welcome to BlogaPlay, a new source of entertainment brought to you by Blogapalooza. This is Camille Palma, your host for tonight. So, I just want you to enjoy watching this entertainment content and relate to stories of your favorite content creators and influencers.
Chelsea is a former Guam resident who has made waves in the Philippines as a model, entrepreneur, and content creator. She's well known for curating her feeds with content on beauty, lifestyle, fitness, and travel, as well as numerous collaborations with local and international brands. Currently, she's active on Instagram and TikTok, where she shares snippets of her life and her dog, Nala.
For tonight, we have Miss Chelsea Robato.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hello, Miss Chelsea. So for today, we're going to be talking to ladies and ladies at heart, and this show is really for them. And we are so excited because today we're going to have busting out some beauty tips or myths. So are you ready, Miss Chelsea?
Yes, definitely.
All right. So how are you feeling the past few days?
Well, this week has been a lot of work. I'm just glad this is a nice way to relax and make work a little more fun.
Yes, I bet that we will be working with a lot of fun tonight because we're going to be talking about beauty. And I believe as a content creator, you yourself, you're really into beauty, right?
Yes, actually, I started out as a model, and the most important thing was your skin, your hair, your teeth, everything related to beauty, because you have to make a good first impression when you go to a casting.
Oh yeah, but you are so beautiful, Miss Chelsea. Okay, so right now to start off this episode, we're gonna have some myths. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say a statement or like a beauty tip or myth, and then I want you to share your experience about this and let us know if you really believe in this or not, or have you heard any of this from maybe your grandmother? Because some of these are really like a myth from the lolos and lolas, right? So are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, so number one, putting toothpaste on pimples helps to get rid of them. Do you believe in that? And what was your experience?
Okay, I tried this when I was a teenager because back in the day when they can't Google everything, and one of the myths I did hear was that if you put white toothpaste, it makes your pimple turn less red. And so I've tried it before. It does not work.
Actually, same. Did you discover some things or like an ointment that can actually cure your pimple?
For me, I do break out a lot, especially if I'm stressed. I find that if I eat less sugar, I drink lots of water, and I don't touch my face so much. They get less pimples.
I'm guilty of that. So guilty of touching my face. Okay, so are you ready for the second myth?
Yes.
Okay, so this one is interesting. Shaving your legs will make the hairs grow back thicker. Have you tried that?
I fully believe this myth, if it's a myth or not, but I fully believe that. So I did have most of my body hair laser. I think that it definitely could, especially since you are having a blade that close to your skin definitely will cut your hair and make your skin a lot rougher. So I think it's better to have waxing or laser treatment.
Yeah, actually for me naman, I haven't tried shaving my legs, but I tried waxing it and it's really effective for me. I haven't done laser, for my legs, but I tried it on my underarm. It really works.
That makes such a big difference, especially for girls who are concerned about their underarms getting darker or any issues with their underarms. So I think that's a lot of easier solution than shaving.
Yeah. Well, in your case, Chelsea, when was the first time that you tried waxing or like doing lasers?
Probably waxing when I was still a teenager, and then for laser when I was in my early 20s. I had everything lasered off.
But have you had any bad experiences from those, like waxing and laser?
Of course, you kind of get worried, it's a bit hot, but I think most people who do waxing here are pretty professional. I haven't had a particularly very bad experience with waxing or threading or laser. So
How's your routine about hair lasers or hair waxing?
I did mine a while ago, like more than a couple years ago. So I haven't had
Oh.
any problems, but I do routine like maybe once every 6 months to a year, like I just routine touch up. But then other than that, I've
Oh.
never really had any big problems with it. So
That's really a good thing. Okay, now the third one or the last one would be taking a milk bath helps with dry or itchy skin. Do you
okay,
believe in that?
I've taken a milk bath when I had the chicken pox.
How was it?
I just remember being a teenager and I got, or a preteen, and then I got chicken pox. My mom was like
Mhm.
trying to find every solution because she's telling me, do not scratch it, it's going to scar. So I remember taking milk baths, and honestly, everything was so itchy at that point, I don't remember if it helped.
So
But
it got worse?
it
It
would
got
help.
worse?
I guess it got better, but I couldn't tell the
Uh-huh.
difference like a normal day of taking a milk bath versus like not having
Mhm.
pox. But
Oh yeah.
I do believe that does help. I don't know if you've heard this myth, but they say salt
Mhm.
water cures all skin problems. And my aunt told me this, all my, because I grew up on Guam and we have a lot of
Mhm.
nice beaches. So when I was a kid and like if I get bitten by mosquitoes or if I have anything itchy, my mom and my dad will always just say, take a dip in the ocean and that will cure like most of your skin problems. So I
Mhm.
always thought that when I go to the beach, and that myth just reminded me of that.
Do you believe in that? Do you think it's true
I think
based on
it's
your experience?
it's a good way to, well, when I get bitten on the beach, I just sit in the water.
Actually, I also believe in that because my mom is from Cebu. So there was a time when I was a kid, I got, skin rashes. And then, good thing we were in Cebu at that time. And every day, like every afternoon, we go to the beach just to stay for like 10 minutes. And it really cured my skin rashes at that time. So that's really good thing. So those are our three beauty myths. Now, Chelsea, we want to get to know you more a little better with your skincare routine. Can you tell us about your beauty routine, maybe in morning, at night, or like do you put something in between the days?
So my nighttime routine is really impeccable. Like I've never missed a single night of doing, no matter how sleepy I am. I have to remove my makeup. I have to use cleanser, toner, serum, eye cream, and another cream. And then around 2 to 3 times a week, I do use a face mask. My morning routine is not so good because usually I'm half awake and then I forget. Similar, it's just less steps. So usually in the morning, I would just wash my face. I use a moisturizer and then pimple spots, and then throughout the day, currently with the current situation of having to wear a face mask, I try to
Mhm.
wash my face every time after wearing a face mask, just to get rid of all of the bacteria that be on the skin or anything.
Do you believe in the 10-step Korean skincare routine?
I think it depends what how your skin reacts. Like each person's skin reacts differently. So, example, maybe your skin will be more allergic to something than someone else's skin would be. Like for me, I can't use a lot of products on my skin, like a lot of layers. So I minimize it to maybe 5 or 6 steps. But I can see why the 10 steps will make a difference because there's a lot of anti-aging. It's a lot of moisturizer,
Mhm.
especially for Korea, their weather is very cold. So I've been there
Mhm.
before and I remember it was like -11. So it is cold. So I can see why having a lot of layers on their face would really help retain your skin's moisture because when you're in the cold air or especially their air is quite dry, they your skin will age a lot faster. You get a lot more wrinkles, and so I think for them, especially if you're in a cold climate, 10 step care routine or more even steps. I've heard there's like a lot of other people who have a longer steps would be
Mhm.
very beneficial. Here, I think people should check how their skin reacts first with how many steps. Usually, the weather here is not so dry. You need to
Yeah.
moisturize, but you don't have to moisturize to the extent as people who live in colder climates.
Okay, so finally, do you have any beauty or skincare tips and tricks to share with us?
For me, the biggest skincare tip would probably be what you eat ends up on your skin. That's why I'm big on drinking water, eating lots of fruits and vegetables. I don't eat much fried food because I feel like every time I eat something really oily or salty, my skin really reacts badly to it. I find that having a lot of like vitamin C, like grapes or blueberries or like strawberries, like more fruit berries in your diet really does improve your skin.
I'm really guilty of eating salty and oily food.
Of course, when you're doing that, you should always make sure you drink lots of water to make sure all the salt flushes out from your body and your skin. Probiotics does make a difference.
Oh, okay. I'll take note of that. Definitely. Okay, so, well, I said that it was the last question, but I have one more question, if I may. So, are there any specific ingredients you look for in products for your routine?
I don't particularly look for a product, but I look for the benefits. So I am big on looking for anything that has anti-aging. So I'm not good in reading ingredients and stuff because, well, I believe each ingredient that people have good and bad sides to it. Like a lot of people say retinol makes you break out more, or like example, they said it helps your skin in the long run, but the first few uses will make your skin really break out because it'll purge your skin. Since each person's reaction is different, I just see the product and see if it works for me. So like the good thing with my job is I get to try a lot of products and I see what products I kind of like and what products I don't like. And then from there, I mix and see what I want to keep in my routine.
Thank you so much, Chelsea, for those interesting beauty tips. So I already took note of it. I'll try to lessen my fatty, salty, oily food intakes. But try. I'm not promising.
Just lots of water and take probiotics if you do. That will definitely help.
All right, I'll take note of the probiotics. Okay, so Chelsea, where can our Blogger fam follow you?
On Instagram, you can find me at Chelsea Maey, and on Facebook, you can find me on Chelsea Robato.
Okay, thank you so much for those wonderful tips. And for our Blogger fam, I hope that you learned something today in our BlogaBeauty episode. And if you have questions, suggestions for the next episodes, please comment down below. This has been your host, Camille Palma, signing off. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.